we're going to start this off with the pre-oxygenation, right? Right, OPA, and the BVM, and let's say if you want my partner, you're going to come and connect it, right? So I was telling you the proper way doing spread the cuffs. This will get a better seal on the nose, and then you lift the mandible into this, and then the tongue extend over the frontal You notice chest rise, right? And we're going to do this roughly for 2 minutes until we see 100% of pulse ox. And you can right away connect the internal CO2 here. So you know your breath goes in minutes to connect the internal CO2. Right there. You know the difference is this. With pulse ox, right? It takes time for it to go up or right to go down. So this will be right away. This is instant. Because the moment the breath goes in, right?
Where do you work?
Squeeze the button and the breath goes in. I see the way. No, it's not that it's more accurate. This is second to second. The moment you squeeze, I see feedback right away. Immediate. This takes some time. Right? So I do this until we got it to 100, right? And now we're ready, right? So I disconnect this, and I'm going to show you the hyperangulated blade, right? So here's the difference, right? So, show me that blade, right? So this is called direct laryngoscopy, this blade. You have to directly see the blade going into, right, the airway. So we do a cross-finger technique, right? The middle finger grabs the maxilla, and this is the mandible, right? So 1 and 3. And with this one, right, we came in from the side, and with direct laryngoscopy, I have to actually see the epiglottis, sit it into the vallecula, right, and see the vocal cords. So I have to visually see. With this one, this is a different curvature, right? You notice the shape. So the shape is different already. What do you guys notice?
This is more angle,
hyperangulated, right?
Like U-shape.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like your regular standard geometry, right, blade, right? So the technique for this is different, right? So the technique for this is different. They usually have a specialized stylet here, which they may not have included in this kit, but it's okay, right? It's fine. It's fine. We don't need it, right? It usually looks like a curved stylet for this, right? It's okay, Helmut. So what you do is this, right? The difference is you guys all see the screen, right? So the technique is don't grab it apart, fingers, and what I do is again I open them out the same technique, right? Middle and thumb, cross finger technique, and I come in, and what I'm doing is I see the uvula, I see the first step, I keep going forward, and then my next step is I want to see, right? I want to see, right? So I see the epiglottis, and I'm going to sit this blade into the vallecular space. So I go in deeper. Now, you see the vallecular space? I engage it, right? But on this one, right, you don't want to have a perfect view. So what I mean by that, if you have this perfect view, you're going to have a hard time advancing the two, right? So what you want to do is you want to have 50% view and lower. So 50, see how this is full view? This is back. This is better, right? This is 50%. And this lower portion of the screen, the real estate of this, is for the tube advancement. So what I'm going to do is this: I pull forward 50%.
Like you leave some space for the tube to get in.
Yeah, straight to cuff, and I come in from the side, and I will show you, right? So I'm looking here right now. So you see how the tube is able to advance? Now let me show you if I did it the hyperangulated way. See how I'm having hard time? It wants to go into the esophagus, right? So I gotta go down here.
I can't exactly reach all the way to the back of my index finger.
Right, you see how it's going in? And actually, this could actually record the video, like of your tongue. Hold this tube. So what you do is this. So,
when we have these on the ambulance, I'll be a happy camper.
So this records the video. Why? Because it shows me the temp. And let's say if you were in the room, and let's say I was a student learning, and you were teaching me, let's say, you could see it go in, and you can record it. So like to coach me going forward. So show again, right? You come in. The uvula is the first, right? I don't grab it very tight. Two fingers and a thumb, right? So I come in, uvula, I'm looking for my epiglottis. I see the epiglottis, I sit in the vallecula. I want 50% view, right? So this will be the full view. I don't want this. I want the 50% view. I take it straight to cuff.
Why are you using Stone Age tools?
Coming from the side.
We only have accommodate, lady.
See how it went in? But now, so I know the depth, right, at 19. This is what you want to do. You want to keep the blade in. I transfer it to my hand, right? And then what I'm going to do is when you take out the The stellate, you want to angle it towards the tip. This way, I see that it doesn't pull out of the tube.
Yeah, well, no, that's
Stellate is out.
right, because then I'm gonna take it off.
And we inflate the
We
tube.
inflate it. Go ahead. You ready to inflate it?
Before or after the
Yeah.
You do the inflation after.
I do stellate first and then I inflate it.
Okay.
And then I take this out, right, with anatomical,
Putting most
and then you
pressure
can go ahead
using
and
your pinky to
right,
wrap around and
connect.
stabilize. And then actually give me the stylet and I'm
And
gonna
then we're gonna connect the BVM. Right?
muzzle your it.
Squeeze. Right? And you have told me all these stethoscopes, so we're gonna auscultate. So go ahead, you listen, right? So, negative at the gastric, right? Positive,
Positive,
and
positive,
positive,
right?
right?
Positive.
So I'm still holding it, right? Now I know my depth, right? So here I have 21 on the lips, 21 on the lips. And then I'm gonna go secure this. One thing I was telling you is very important. This is the bite block, and this is the B wedge, right? This is called the Thomas tube holder. You wanna make sure this doesn't sit like this. Right? The reason why you want to put the bite block in first, it doesn't allow the patient to bite.
The tube.
Exactly.
We'll be going with you. All
This
right,
goes here.
so, you
Don't
ready to start
secure
off
this
with the same
next.
scenario?
Next is the
Right,
Velcro.
it will be the
Why is
anaphylaxis.
it Velcro? Because if
The,
I
nuts for nuts
don't
for the nuts
secure
for
the
nuts
Velcro
salesman
first,
with the peanut
and I
allergy.
secure that, you're gonna be, exactly.
You're gonna come out. You're gonna come out with when you do the other one.
This is missing a special, no, it's missing a special thing, right, where we have the tooth coming through. And then once you done that, then you secure it, right? Good? So now I'm gonna show you this similar technique with the gum. Yeah, no problem. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so let's disconnect this, and then we're gonna do the gum bougie, and then you guys are gonna be practicing that. So, what is a gum bougie?
This is used without the tube, right?
So, gum bougie is,
Without the tube
This
on
is the
it.
one.
yeah,
And then that tube is slid over.
you have this.
This is a very stiff.
So, a gum bougie is not the name for this, it's called an endotracheal tube introducer.
And then using your top two
Right.
fingers
From the top.
the connector.
So, what you do is, in cases, let's say you have trauma, and you have poor visualization, I'm gonna show you what you can do with this. Right? So,
Alright, so
This is
he's
how it comes out
alert this
from
time,
your
he's not really moving,
packaging.
he's just like
I'm gonna bend
quickly
it
moving
slightly
around,
on the
he's,
tip, right, and I'm gonna
laying on
take
the
this
floor, you see his eyes are open, they're blinking rapidly. Right, he
Sure.
wants to acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What's he doing for
Let's say I was going, again, cross finger technique, I was coming in,
respiratory.
and I told you I want 50% view, right? So,
Yes, it is rapid and
come in
shallow.
here.
You should be able to observe that.
And when I take my gum bougie, I come in from the side, and I wanna see, right, to go to, right, in here, through the water port. How do I know I'm in the trachea? I may feel the rings, but you know what's the best way to know if I'm
Take a
in
look
the
in the
lungs?
area.
I'm gonna have hold up. What is hold up? I cannot advance any further. Don't like try to jam it in, you're gonna cause trauma. Now look, you see how it's in the vocal cords? Let me put it in the stomach, and I'm gonna show you how it looks, how much I can advance
Around
it.
his
Can
face,
go
you
all
know,
the way,
Yeah,
all the way, like
So you see I'm in the stomach, look.
sliding. It's so easy.
I'm keep going, so I don't wanna lose it, but I'll bury it. Right? So now, the trick is this, right? So I'm gonna move up, I'm gonna go back 50%
Yeah, you see
view,
the medical bracelet
From
says
the
only
side, from the
peanuts,
side of the
peanuts,
right? So
Coconut.
if you do
nut
100%
anecdotes,
view, you're gonna go into
not
the esophagus.
anecdotes. He's
Now there's a
allergic to
vocal
anecdotes.
cords, I feel the rings, I feel the hold up. Now you're gonna advance
The
the,
plural of anecdote is not
two
data,
all the way.
all of a sudden just data.
I'm gonna grab it from here and you're gonna hold the tip. And what you do is when you're inserting it, you're gonna twist the
He
tip
does not accept the
counterclockwise.
FDA.
Why? Because you wanna not catch the rings. So I come here, I
What's that?
rotate. Why rotate? When you pull it up,
Doggy?
you see this thing? You see this here? The double is gonna get caught. If
So,
I rotate it,
what do
it's
you
gonna
see his
move off
respiratory
to
rate
the
at?
side.
Ballpark.
So when I come in here, I rotate it, she's over advancement. So
Rotate it like clockwise to the anti-clockwise.
counterclockwise,
Oh.
counterclockwise. Right? And then once I'm here, go ahead and inflate.
Get your hands on
Right?
the chest, get
And
your
then
feel.
again, I grab it here and I know that I'm still, why do I keep this blade in here? I want to
To
make
make
sure
sure.
I don't pull it out. Right, and now you can go ahead and connect.
Auscultate, you should be able to hear the breathing as well.
Excellent. Right? We auscultate lung sounds, we auscultate epigastric sounds, right? And we see all that. You guys have any
She
questions?
lives with my mom, but she's not.
No? You guys can practice.
We're learning something new today.